sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was...
Well, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Now, faking the give. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be knocked down. It's incomplete, but it might not matter. Let's check on this penalty. The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Lance looking to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
That one swung out wide to Allen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll run. This is Mason. And he is going to have the Vikings first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Intended
Second and 10.
Justin Jefferson. Incomplete.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
record, good with the extra point. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
26. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. Lance. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Brings up second.
How would you like to be
12.
this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Throwing, Lance. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14.
At the 49-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Another Vikings first down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
For Jordan Addison.
Xavier Howard
Incomplete.
got a hand in there to knock that one
Xavier
away.
Howard on the coverage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now McCarthy. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
To throw, here's Lance. And unable to connect this. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 3rd and long. Here's Lance. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Bears in possession, here to start the 2nd quarter. Here's 1st and 10, as we are ready to get back underway. Now Lance. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Dallas Turner getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
This defense hitting their ears back. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Here's Matt Araiza now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first two possessions. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
and as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the period. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got a touchdown out of the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the Bears' 48-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's now 3rd and 3.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he will score. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Makes the score Vikings 17, Bears 3.
Reichard out now following the touchdowns as he kicks this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way, because He continues to end up on his back.
The Bears sending out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A gain of 1.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have an opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now give up the middle, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and
The throw, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
1st down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
No gain on the play.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, it'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. And no chance to down this one. He carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Lance. That one caught Devon Vele. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lance looking to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of
A big-time play for the Bears.
That's good.
39 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw. And
he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short game, but instead he's physical, he's fast, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bears are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Bears 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
This one brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It all comes down to this. Week 18. All the playoff spots and playoff seedings will be locked up. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Michael Penix. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Lions are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Bryce Young, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is the former Gator, Chim DK. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Titans finish the season 8-9. They get the victory in Week 18. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28.
Now, faking the give. This one is caught by Reed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Throwing, Lance. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Woods on the tackle.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Lance. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return now from the full. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 19
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
23 more yards.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
To the air once more is McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Montez Sweat getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Third down and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll take this one in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Vikings 24, Bears 17. Will
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable with Reed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Here's the toss as they look to run. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Third, they need 8.
And it's third down.
Here's Lance. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
On the ground is Mason. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Big play for Minnesota. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Brings up 2nd
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. They give this to Jefferson on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's 3rd down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Lance in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright, and it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Third and long. To throw is Lance. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40s. 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw. The throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw, here's Lance. And that is incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At the 25-yard line.
Give on the ground. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
4 yards. That's another.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards.
A 4-yard loss.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. A run. And here's Mason. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. They're all set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2.
Lance.
Second and 8.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Chicago.
Bears.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up. Throwing, Lance.
The pass.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. Now mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable with Reed. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is caught by Reed. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Up the middle they go. He's inside the 35. And he's going to run it all the way down near the red zone.
For the Bears, first down. A gain of 45 yards. First down, Chicago.
Here's Lance. That's out to the flats, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal, Chicago.
They'll drop to throw. He takes off. And he's in! Ray Lance. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Bears will line up for
to throw.
Conversion.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
34.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stick with him again. It's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. That his second TD catch of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for two and make the difference 3.
The two-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's...
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. That his first touchdown this year. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
34.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. Here is 1st and 10. Mason. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Vikings
In the shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. Here comes second down.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one swung out wide to Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
And 10 yards.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Forced out left. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.